Hey guys, it's ENOS-GAMING, and we're going to be doing another Spy Family video, but we're going to be talking about a theory I have. Now, I don't believe Donovan, Donovan, Donovan Desmond is the true main villain of Spy Family. Now, I know as of right now he seems like the main villain, but I personally think there is a third-party villain that we don't know about. Somebody who's secretly controlling things from behind the scenes. Somebody that Donovan Desmond might actually be working for, and somebody who actually may or may not, you know, actually exist. It may just be a theory. It may not even be true. Maybe that Donovan Desmond is the main villain. Now, we do know that the East and West are on the brink of war. And is it brink or brick? Anyway, we know they're getting close to a war. And Agent Twilight's mission is to prevent this from happening by starting a fake family and being known as Lloyd Forger, and starting a fake marriage with Yor and adopting Anya. And I personally don't think that Donovan Desmond is the main villain. I heard a theory that his wife Melinda is the main villain. I personally don't think that's the case. I haven't actually got to season 3 yet. I meant to watch it when it first came out, and then I didn't. And every chance I've had to since, I didn't. So I don't really know why people think that, but like I don't think it's gonna end up being revealed to be her, to be honest. Um, I have two possible theories on who it could be, who the villains may possibly end up being. One theory that I came up with while watching season 1 was the secret police are gonna end up being the third party villains. And I don't know, I just got this weird feeling about them. It wasn't like a super creepy feeling where I'm like, oh my god, they're scary. No, it wasn't that. It was just more, I don't know, the way they were and how brutal they are, and about like people selling information to Estonia, or not Estonia, Westalis. It almost seemed just kind of like dictatorship, like not even normal. Like it just made me think, oh, what if the head of the secret police is secretly the one trying to start this war, and that's why he's so angry that all this information is getting sent out. Now I know a lot of people think, oh, well, isn't that how it works when um information about your country is being sold to another country? Like, yes and no. They're like, yes, they do arrest you and they will question you, but they won't torture you like that. They're, or at least not in every country. Not every country does that. It depends on the country. Um, so I personally think that the secret police are either working for that third party or are that third party. Now, the one character, yes, one character that I think is the main villain who's secretly pulling the strings is the shopkeeper, the leader of the garden, and Yor's trainer. I don't have any proof against it or about it. I don't have any evidence. I just personally think that he is the leader or the main villain. Why do I think that? Because of this weird, scary, creepy feeling I got about him. Now, I know that's kind of the point about his character, but I don't know. It's just something about him just told me, like, hey, he's the villain. He's the one we need to watch out for. And I've never gotten that feeling really from any other character within Spy Family except for him. And I just have this weird, eerie feeling that once we get to the very end of both the manga and the anime, we're going to find out the shopkeeper is secretly the one pulling the strings. Now, what do I think is going to happen if he ends up being the villain? I think we're going to have Yor, who's going to hate herself for actually working for him, not realizing that he was secretly the villain the entire time. She's going to hate herself for working for him, and she's going to be angry and try to take revenge on him. She's going to fight him and put up a pretty, you know, epic battle between them. Do I think he's going to win? I don't think he's going to win. I think he will eventually be killed by somebody, whether that be Yor or Lloyd. I think it's going to be he's too much of a match for Yor. So Lloyd will kind of jump in and help her. And they will not just take him down as allies, but as two people who actually love each other and care for each other as husband and wife. They'll take them down together. And I do think that we will, towards the end, kind of get an idea of why why he wanted to start a war. Now, it could be he just wants control. It could be that maybe he was in the military during the first war, and he saw so much stuff during that war that he just became angry and wanted to take out revenge on his fallen brethren. Or he could have been the leader of that time period, being the main villain even back then, who is thought to have been dead, started a new life as the shopkeeper and the leader of the garden. Now, that's just really my theory of who I think is the villain. I strongly believe that's going to end up being the shopkeeper, and I do believe we are going to have a final battle between Yor and the shopkeeper. It may not happen. Again, it's just a theory. If it doesn't happen, you know, I'll be sad, but at the same time, I won't be like angry. If it ends up actually being Donovan Desmond, if he ends up being the main villain the entire time, you know, there's not really going to be a shocker there. But if it ends up being Melinda, I will be surprised. If it ends up being the secret police, I'll be happy that one of my theories was true. But I don't know. It's just, I don't know. I don't think Donovan Desmond is the true main villain of Spy Family. I feel like it's going to end up being somebody else. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys think, who you guys think the third party villain is, or if you even think there is a third party villain at all. Yeah, that's just really my theory for the video. I strongly believe that there is somebody pulling the strings from behind the scenes. Now, they could do something that nobody is expecting and reveal that is Westalis that's actually the bad guys, and Lloyd will feel like an idiot for actually working for them. Or it could be that neither Estonia or Westalis are actually the villains, that it could be a third-party country that's actually pulling the strings. It could be somebody from outside of both countries that are pulling the strings. It could be anyone, really. And I've heard a theory that Project Apple are the villains, and I could actually possibly see that. Like in Captain America: The First Avenger, you had the US fighting Germany, the Nazis and the Americans fighting. But then you had the Red Skull, who was a Nazi, but then he ended up, forming Hydra, and I don't actually remember if he formed Hydra, but he was a part of Hydra, the leader of Hydra, and he was pulling the strings for all this stuff, and he created like his own little group that was going to take over the world. He was going to have Hydra take over the world until Captain America got involved. It could be something like that. There could be a group from Estonia who is working for Donovan Desmond, who could possibly be even a much bigger threat, form his own little organization. And once we're getting to the end of the series, the manga/anime, or manga and anime, I should say, he will turn against Donovan Desmond, kill him, revealing that he, the entire time, was secretly planning his own way to take over both countries or the entire world. That could be Project Apple. We could have been lied to that they fell apart, but they could actually still be around, and that they are the true main villains. Or it could be another group. It could be a group from Westalis that is from Wise that could start their own group and reveal that they were the villains the whole time. It could be a group from Estonia. It could be anything, really. Yeah, that's really all I have for today's video, guys. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comments, if you guys believe that there is a third-party villain out there that we don't know about, or if there even is a third-party villain at all, if you guys think there is one or not. I think there is. I am enjoying Spy Family so far. I've got the first 4 manga. I want to buy all of them. I just don't have enough money for that. I want to be able to watch season 3. I just, as of right now, can't. But yeah, I would love to know what you guys think. I would love to know if you guys believe there's a third-party villain, if there's not a third-party villain, if you guys think it is the shopkeeper, or if you guys think it is the secret police, or if it truly is Donovan Desmond, or if it could be somebody from Osalis. Heck, it could be Wise. There could be a major plot twist where Wise is the main villain. But yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments down below, and if you guys enjoyed this video, and if you guys want to see more theories and reviews and more stuff like this. And yeah, I will see you all in the next video. Bye, guys.